So this is going to be a revisit of that PS3 in the last video that I could not fix. I went ahead and ordered a Southbridge and it has arrived. I'm hoping it's good. I paid like 38 bucks for it, so hopefully it's good to go. So for the very first time in my life, I'm going to try to replace the Southbridge. So I'll tear this down and we will get started. Alright, so if I remember correctly, we owned from ground in between these components right here, these two resistors or caps. Yeah, and it's a very low resistance. So it's not supposed to be low. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't know whether I should preheat this to take this off or if I should just go ahead and do it. I don't know. I think I'm going to preheat it. I think that'll be the easiest thing to do. I know I probably don't need to preheat it, but it just takes so long. You put so much heat on the board with this, it's super quick and super easy. So I am just going to preheat it for about 10 minutes and then hit it with like 350 and pull the chip off. So alright, let's try to remove the chip. And the SIE is going to be pointing towards the front of the board, or to the back of the board. Alright, the chip is off. Let's get our wick out and try to wick away the pads. Alright, we can go ahead and cut this off. Let's trim the wick here. Alright, so I'm going to put a little flux around it and see if make sure, because I didn't see it move. I did not see it move, but I might have had it in good enough position where it didn't need to move. Alright, I'm gonna call that good. I think it's on there. So I'll wait for it to cool down and we'll check. Alright, so I'm looking under the chip. And so far the solder balls, they look pretty good. I need to fix that capacitor or that resistor that I had. When we measure resistance on the back side of the board here, where was it at? When we measure between those two points, we're getting in the kilo ohms now, so I guess that's good. So I'm gonna try to fix this capacitor, or this resistor, that I inadvertently knocked off with my extreme shakiness. Finally, good grief. All right, so the last thing we need to do, when it cools down a tad, is to run some alcohol underneath the chip. Make sure we don't have any flux built up. Let's remove this root skin. Do it around that oscillator too. All right. Look at this right here. This is from this board, man. It is gross. All right. I think we'll put it back together and see if that fixed the no power deal. All right, I think we are ready to test. All right, let's see if it turns on. It does. Hey, and we got a disc. Grand Theft Auto 64. Does it go to a white light? Well, it won't go to a white light because of the I don't know. Will it go to a white light if it doesn't have a hard drive in it? Well, watch it be a pulsing blue light. That would suck. That would suck pretty bad, bro. Do I have... Let's plug the HDMI cable in. Do we have any video? Oh, come on, bro. Come on. Oh, that sucks, dude. Oh, that sucks. Well, as you can see, we got it to power on, but we don't get, it's just a pulsating blue light. I think it's a blue light of death now, which kind of sucks, bro. So yeah, I don't know what to make of this. So we had a dead Southbridge, we fixed the Southbridge, now we're to a long pulsating blue light. So let's put a washer right here. Let's put a washer right there. Let's take and see if we can't get some extra squeezage on the CPU and see if we can't get some video output. Alright, so I'm going to say that's a big negative. It does not go to a white light. So yeah, so it's still broken. I don't know what to make of it. I wonder if that could have had something to do with it. I wonder if that maybe had something to do with it. Let's try it again. Yes! Yes! Bro! Bro, it was that stupid piece that... Yeah. That was the issue, bro. Oh my goodness. I was a little stressed for a minute there. I was a little stressed for a minute. Alright, it cut off. Now it's going to cut back on. And hopefully it'll come up and say, bro, we can't find an operating system. Yes, it went white. It went white. It went white. Dude, 3 out of 3, bro. Not bad. Not bad. Awesome. Awesome. Alright, so as you can see, it's a white light. So I was successful in my first time ever attempting to replace a Southbridge, and I am tremendously happy that I was able to do that. And I'm glad I used the preheater, because it would have been far more difficult, I think, without the you can do it, obviously. I've seen Joey Does Tech do it. He doesn't use a preheater when he's at home doing this stuff, but yeah, dude, that's amazing. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wash all of these parts because it's got roots, guts all over it. Clean the main board thoroughly, and clean the disk drive thoroughly, and then we will put it back together and give it a. As a matter of fact, let's see. Oh, you know what? It doesn't have an operating system, so let me get it clean, and then we'll test it fully. So I'll be back when I'm done with that. All right, I've got it cleaned as best I could. I found some extra parts. I put a hard drive in. I have the update. So we're going to try to install an operating system onto this console. It powers on still, that's good. Oh, you know what? Dang it, dudes. I forgot to put thermal paste. I gotta take it all back apart and put friggin' thermal paste. Oh my lord. I'll be back. Okay, take 2. Thermal paste is applied. It's all put back together. So let's power it on, and let's see if we can install an OS on this hard drive. I think I tried this before, but I'm not altogether sure. If this hard drive don't work, then I'll try another and another until I find one that works. Alright, first one didn't work. So let's try a different hard drive. Okay, I think it's going to work now with this 1 terabyte hard drive. Let's test this crusty game that came with it. Spinning up. And there we go. It's reading the game. Does it work wirelessly? Yes, it does. I'm pretty sure it's not banned from PlayStation. So there you have it. All in all, I'd say this was a pretty successful PS4 adventure, and I'm glad I got it fixed. So thanks for watching. I've got some PS5s coming, man, but I think it's going to involve swapping out RAM to figure out which one's bad. That's not. I've got a PS5 that won't install an update no matter what you do. So it can only either be the RAM or the SSD. And I don't know if I'm capable of replacing an SSD controller and an SSD and a PS5. I don't know if I'm capable. And so I hate to get in the middle of it and then not be able to finish it. But I'm thinking. So anyhow, I appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful day.